Hey folks, Matt from artoftheimage.com. I have an email here from Fernando Orte. Or Ort. Ort or Orte. I'm going to say Orte. I'm terrible with last names. I hope I got that right, Fernando. Hi, Matt. I am following your channel since only a month ago. I believe that all your videos are really helpful to people to do a really good buying decision. Why, thank you. Keep the videos coming, and thanks a lot for your hard work. Again, thank you. In my personal case, I've always been fond of photography and post-processing work. However, I never had the chance to get a decent DSLR mirrorless camera until now. Now that I'm setting up a YouTube channel around the motorcycle industry, near and dear to my heart. You folks may not know, I'm just doing a little interjection here in the letter. I've had over 30 motorcycles. I had my motorcycle license when I was 16. And I didn't get my car license until I was 19. I'm 44 this year. So a lot of years on motorcycles, a lot of motorcycles in my history. And I love motorcycles. I currently don't have, I sold mine. I had another one when I turned 40. I had a few actually. And I had a ZX9, I had a CBR600, which I absolutely loved. And I just don't have the time to ride with the kids. Anyways, sorry, I digress. A little segue. I would like to find a good video photo camera kit to start with. I need a camera that is easy to carry around with me to my motorbike rides, has a good video quality, and is good for taking pictures of moving objects, i.e. motorbikes cornering. I found that the Sony a6300 really met well with what I'm looking for, but on the other hand, I've seen many reviews complaining about poor battery life, screen does not flip, annoying menus, and overheating. I also considered the GX8, but the micro four thirds sensor is something that I do not like a lot for taking good pictures. I put a caveat in there that if you've evaluated it and you don't like it, fine. But if you haven't evaluated it, you should really try it out, because I use my G7 for photography all the time, and it's not as good as the GX8, and my G7 takes wonderful photos. Do you think that the a6300 is worth to my purposes? Which lenses would you take with it? I am checking the kit with the 16-70 Carl Zeiss instead of the kit with the common 16-50 and 55-200. Besides of these ones, do you have any experience with the 24-70 FE Carl Zeiss? I've seen some comparisons between these, and the 16-70 and the 24-70 seem to be much more sharper. I actually like that, I think it's 18-105, I think it is, the f4. That's what I would go with. Do you think that motorbike shooting the zoom is enough? Well, there again, I'd go with that I think it's an 18-105. Yeah, just checked. It's an 18-105 f4G. I'll put a link below. You can check it out. I really like that lens. I think it's a good performer across the board. f4 is fast enough with these very high performing bodies. If you want something faster, get into primes, because f2.8's not that fast. If you want something really fast, get a prime. Do you think, okay, so is the zoom enough? No, I would go with the 18-105. That's my opinion. Or should I get anything over 200? Well, yeah, you might want to. I think that I would probably get like the 55-210. I think will be fine for your purposes. Unless you really want to invest in longer glass and get something, you can look at something to manual focus with adapters. If you zone focus, you can do that. What would you recommend in this case, with or without the OSS? Well, the OSS I think you should get, unless again you're saving some money and getting an older lens with an adapter like the old beer can Minolta. You might want to consider that. I'll see if I can put a link below for you for that. I think those are 70-210s as well. So a6300, it does not have that nice smooth follow focus tracking for video like the 70D or the 80D does. So if that's what you're looking for, your really only option on the market is the 70D or the 80D, which is going to be great all around for that. It doesn't have 4K though. So if you're not looking for that follow focus and you just want good focus, the a6300 is good. However, the caveats that you mentioned, the reviews complaints about it, poor battery life, screen doesn't flip, annoying menus, and overheating, those are all valid things. For me, the overheating would be the biggest issue, second to which would be the non-full vari-angle screen. That's why I don't own an a6300 yet. I can't shoot with a camera that's going to overheat. My G7's working away right now. I don't have to worry about it. Never shuts off, never overheats. I just did run out of memory a minute ago and I had to flip cards, but that was just my own stupidity. As long as you keep an empty card in there, or a card with enough space left on it, G7 doesn't overheat. The micro four thirds don't. Panasonics are wonderful for that. So I personally think maybe you should look again at the GX8. It's small, portable, great image quality, great 4K. Consider the G7 for an even better deal. You could have two cameras, and then you could be having a B-roll camera, another angle camera. That's a great way to go at $599 a camera with the lens. Fantastic. So I think maybe the A6300, I think you've already kind of identified the reasons maybe you don't want to buy it. The battery life and the screen not flipping and the annoying menus and the overheating, those are all reasons enough for me why I haven't bought one. And it seems like you've already kind of know that that's too much of a problem for you. I shoot with the G7. I love it and I'm using it. I do think I'm going to add a 70D for follow focus situations, but that doesn't give you 4K. So do you need the follow focus, the dual pixel AF? Then the 70D, 80D is your babies. You have to choose between one of those. If you don't need that, then you don't need one of those. And then do you need 4K? Because the Panasonics and the A63 is what you're going to choose from. I think if I was you, I would go with a Panasonic. I would go with the G7 setup. As much as I like the GX8, the G7 just offers so much in such a small package. It's very versatile, incredibly good image quality, full vari-angle LCD, good battery life, doesn't overheat. I can just go on, and the value is incredible. I'll put up a link below, but you can get these cameras for $599, camera, kit lens, and often they'll include some throw-ins like maybe a video mic, a shotgun mic. So check it out. What do you guys think? Do you agree with me? Would you steer away in his case from the A63 and go with the Panasonics? Leave your comments below. Let's discuss it. And stay tuned. We'll be back soon here at artoftheimage.com. Thanks.